Court calls the case of Sutton Ridge 1 versus, got this up. Looks like Lee Anderson. Or Leigh Anderson.
Alex Lubianski, P77121 on behalf of plaintiff. Your Honor, we've received payment in full and are dismissing this matter.
Case is dismissed. That's without prejudice. And Sutton Ridge versus Duffin, that matter is dismissed on plaintiff's motion without prejudice. Is that it for you, sir?
Have a great weekend, Your Honor. Thank you.
You do the same. Quishan Liu versus Hannah Crosby.
Yes.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Adam Cadro, P74644 on behalf of plaintiff.
Hannah Crosby?
I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay, there she is. All right. And where are we on this, folks?
I spoke to Miss Crosby this morning. It did not go well. I don't want to get into details, but yeah, I wasn't able to make any headway or have a conversation with her about exactly what we need to do, what she's sort of disputing here. So that's kind of where we're at, Your Honor. Nothing has been accomplished.
Ms. Crosby, what would you like to tell the court?
I don't know that nothing has been accomplished. It's just a growing total. It's grown almost $10,000 now since the first time I came to court for this. And they said the costs were $900 and they just keep growing. I was first confused by the initial judgment that I got served. I then got served somebody else's gap bill at one point. I keep coming to these, but I paid the amount that it said. I paid rent during the time it said I hadn't paid any from February on. There was a previous, it was a 3-year term and I did get behind before. There was also a lot of other things that happened. My rent was raised. The original lease said it would be $28.10 my 3rd year. He raised it to $30.60 when I was having trouble already, and then raised my deposit. Charged interest is in this total of $20,000. I also put in a $10,000 fence into the house and did other improvements in the house. He never had to come out one time in the 3 years. There's a water main break in the front yard that I took care of. I've submitted all those pictures. To say I owe this man $23,000 is just not, I don't even know where to start of arguing, because I'm looking through this ledger and
Okay, all right. Hold on a moment. Let me, counsel, what do you have as the balance?
What I have is the balance is, hold on just a second, Your Honor.
you just sent me a letter that said $23,000.
Hold on, Miss Crosby. I'll let you talk, but hold on.
Sorry.
I have $11,655 in rent, $4,393.29 in water, $4,746.87 in damages, and $405 in court costs.
How much?
$405 in court costs.
405?
Yeah, it's a money judgment. So it's $215. We served her.
I got it. I can do that math. I'm just trying to figure out the other math.
Sure.
So there's a $4,000 water bill?
Yes, Your Honor. That we had discovered, my client received it in September. So Ms. Crosby saying things keep coming up. Well, Your Honor, my client unfortunately was taking care of his sick mother who has since passed. He was trying to deal with all of this. We had the court case, so we were going through. He was trying to get estimates of certain damages. We had obviously this water bill came in.
Where? Okay, hold on.
I didn't even have it in my name.
Hold on, Miss Crosby. Hold on, please. Please, I will let you talk. I'm trying to figure out. So where's the 23,000 come from?
There's the ledger, Your Honor. There were a couple of things from the ledger. that took out, that I had sent into the court, in that time. So I mean, the big chunk of it, Your Honor, is we have $16,048.29 in rent and water alone. And then, like I said, $4,746.87 in damages. Your Honor, the Ms. Crosby talked about this interest. My client did not charge interest on anything. There was an agreement that they had made in December of 2022. Ms. Crosby, in an email that I submitted to the court, says that she owed a balance of $16,895. She had agreed to pay my client more than this, to allow her to stay, because she was going through some things. And so they came to this agreement. She said she was going to pay more. My client is new to this country, doesn't speak English very well. So on the ledger, it says interest, but in no means did he charge interest. When we went through this, said, okay, we're not going to add those in. So that's where there's kind of been some changing as to what has been owed on here.
All right, Ms. Crosby, you're still in the premises, is that correct?
No, I moved out at the end of the lease term, July 31st. I received this when I was moving out already. I'd already given notice.
Your Honor, we
Okay.
filed
So,
money judgment.
so
Excuse me.
hold on. Was there a security deposit?
Yes,
Yes.
How was that applied?
The 4,000, it has not been applied yet.
it has not been returned either. Yeah.
Your
Okay,
Honor,
well, that,
it has not been applied yet because we were going through this process and trying to figure out what has been determined, what was owed, and then, we're going to.
so hold on. Do we have the damages? Was there a list of damages sent?
Yes, it's sent into the court, a list of damages, Your Honor.
Well, no. Was there a list of damages sent to Ms. Crosby?
I believe so, Your Honor. I know that she had asked about the security deposit, and I know that we had sent her through the court process, had sent her damages the rent roll of what, or the ledger of what was being claimed. Sent pictures.
Counsel.
Yep.
She moves out at the end of July, I think she said, right?
Correct.
Okay. You had a forwarding address for her.
Not at that time, no.
Okay. So at some point we have an address.
Correct, Your Honor.
Mhm.
Do we send her what's happening with her security deposit?
She had asked about it, Your Honor, and I had responded in an email. Yes.
Okay. All right. So she asked about her security deposit. Well, gee, what did you say in the email? I guess I'll ask that.
I said that currently your balance sits at X amount and that it be applied to the outstanding balance.
Yeah, he says X amount right now because it was much, much lower than it is now. And that it would be applied. I had actually exchanged texts or emails with Paul, and he said security deposits cannot be put towards rent. And I knew realized that because I had said something about using that when I was still living there, using my deposit, and he said, no, that can't go towards rent. So he knew the rule then. I then brought up to the attorney, here's my forwarding address. It's almost to 30 days. I haven't heard anything about it or damages. And at that point, the one time I had heard damages, it was $900, and all they were listing was like cleaning the carpets and painting. That's normal turn cost. And I had already paid a $350 fee.
Okay.
Like-
Okay, people.
Yeah.
All right. So, when are we going to try this case? Because I don't feel like doing it today.
I'm open, Your Honor. I can't do it next week. Can probably do it the week after.
Okay,
My
so
client is also here as well, if you'd like to speak with him at all.
no, not really. So let's do this. I'm gonna give you guys a non-jury trial date. You guys bring everything you have, and it just sounds to me like we're gonna just have to sit down and go through everything. Because that's why you can't agree. And I'm just gonna let you know, counsel, got a bit of a problem where the tenant moves out in July. And the 4,000, I guess it is, into security deposit hasn't been accounted for on the account. Either as applicable to damages, which I think she's disputing the damages, or as to the rent. Because the problem with that is that your whole, okay, and every landlord out there listen to this. The 4,000 that you hold as your client holds as security deposit is not his money. That 4,000 is the tenant's money and always has been from the time they paid it. And so the difficulty is you've been holding the tenant's money, haven't applied it, and are going through this process arguing about other things. I'm also a little bit worried, I will tell you, so that everybody knows what I'm going to be looking at, about the water main break outside the premises, because I have a $4,000 water bill, which, okay, I have to get used to the concept of paying water because I'm on a well, but I don't think it's supposed to be that high.
I agree, Your Honor. I was shocked to see it as well. I have no evidence.
And-
that she had paid any-
Okay, but if something broke outside the premises, that's not going to be typically the tenant's responsibility.
Correct, Your Honor.
And as to not only the repair, but then also what then comes from that, which would be which may be the excess water usage.
Yeah, Your Honor, if I may, from the bill that my client got, she had never paid a water bill according to the bill that she had got. That's my client's understanding.
Did the lease say she was supposed to?
Correct, Your Honor. Yes, it did.
Well, where'd the water bill go to?
To that home, the tenants.
Are we sure? Or did it go to the owner?
Hey, Paul, will you answer the judge, please? I believe it went to the tenant.
Yeah, this bill go to the house where the Hannah lived. From the very beginning.
Somebody's gonna have to show me that.
Okay.
And then somebody's gonna have to say that she's responsible for the 4,000.
I will, I'll make sure.
Okay, so here's part of my problem.
Again,
I'm just gonna let you guys know. I've been doing this for a minute. And so what I can't figure out is how anybody gets to a $4,000 water bill without the water being shut off.
That is, they add always only a late fee, but never paid. You can call
I'm not calling anybody, but
yeah, no.
sorry, I will make sure that we get a appropriate water bill for the time that the tenant was in the
Yes,
property and what was paid.
yes.
hey, all right, this is gonna be fun.
I was hoping we'd be able to work something out. Maybe we will be able to. I don't know, Your Honor. But
Well, I seen you guys like 3 or 4 times now. That ain't gonna happen. I mean, I can dream, but that's not gonna happen. here.
so can I. So can I.
November 20th.
All right, folks. What time? 9?
Yes.
Yeah, don't say anything else. No, November 20th. Will
Okay.
that work?
Monday, November 20th. That will work for me, Your Honor.
Is that a Monday?
It's
I'm gonna come off of the weekend to this. No, I'm kidding. All right. No, it's okay. It's okay. I'll be good.
I was thinking the same
Don't
thing.
anybody
Your
worry
Honor.
about me.
It's Turkey Week or something, right? I don't know.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know, but then I'm gonna rush to get to Thanksgiving. You guys are gonna hold me up, and this is gonna be a mess. All right.
So,
All right, here's what we'll do. November 20th, 2023, 9 a.m. That is in person, folks.
in person.
Okay.
So everybody bring all of your documentation, electronic or otherwise. We've got, I want to see everything, and then I'll hear everybody and we'll make a decision on it.
Great. Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
All righty. Thank you, folks.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Too late, but I will. South Washington Properties versus Rebecca. Is it what you?